Hey guys, what's going on? It's Twintuitive717. I am back with another reading, guys. I'm feeling your masculine energy here is saying, like, I'll wait for you. I miss you. Okay, they may want you to reach out. They could want to convey this to you, that they're there, they're being patient, they're waiting on things to align in some way. Like, I feel a masculine who... there's this like no bullshit approach, and I don't know why I'm getting that, but it's like many of you may be getting communication coming through from your masculine soon where they're fed up with the separation, they're fed up with the silence, they're fed up with the distance. They could be reaching out to you in dreams, just really focused on your energy, and I'm hearing missing intimacy, okay? And that keeps coming up for me, guys. What's going on with your divine masculines? Let's find out what they've been learning or what they've been experiencing. Because I feel like they're getting frustrated now with the lack of communication between you guys. They could be trying to reach out to you, but it's like through fake profiles, or like, you know, you guys are getting a lot of weird texts on your phone. And I feel that many of you have come so far on the journey that you're not into like the superficial type of communication, or you're not up for playing games, but it's that very energy that keeps this person coming back. They like that no bullshit approach about you, okay? You could be an earth sign as well, maybe particularly a Taurus, because I'm getting like bullshit, like you are on your bullshit type of thing. Like, you might have like a very, again, no BS approach, okay? Let's find out what's going on with your masculines. Okay, we have past lack and suffering as well. They could be really, like, I hate to say suffering, but I mean, ideally it's what the card here says, so I can't hold back on that. But they could be reflecting on the past, wishing that they had made different choices. Many of you could be dreaming of your masculines very intimately, very sensually, because they miss you. Like, they feel like they effed up in some way. Okay, we have transcendence and we have unity. Something about you being in union with yourself, because if you guys look, it's almost like a mirrored image. I feel like watching you be in union with yourself and really staying away from just the actions of your masculine, like the drama. I feel like many of you, as things came up on the journey, you were very focused on doing things by the book, karma, balance. Many of you could be air signs, because when you're an air sign, you're very much in your thoughts about things. You think before you act, you think before you speak. So I feel like a lot of you really set the expectations, and maybe this masculine was waiting for a moment for you to not follow through, or they still went ahead and tested the boundaries, tested the waters, and it was like a bad gamble, or it was like a careless move that they made, and now you two may be at a distance. But I feel like what this distance has done is it's made you go into union with yourself, because I feel like whoever is watching this reading, you have a very stubborn spirit or energy about you where you don't like nobody to like have one over on you, okay? And that's just what I'm getting, including this divine masculine. That is being in union with your own divine masculine energy. When you hit up this divine masculine with, you stood up to them. I'm not going to let anybody take me for any type of fool. I have myself. I can count on myself. I'm in union with myself. They might have, now they're experiencing lack. I feel like they might have let the connection slip through their fingers, okay? The other card we have here is family, home, and commitment. And if you guys haven't seen this afternoon's reading or this evening's reading, I did talk a lot about your masculines seeing you as like a nurturing person. You could be a mother. Many of you may have like pets, or you may just have like this very like earth energy about you, or earth energy could be very prominent in your chart, even in areas that you may not even realize. But it makes your energy very attractive, like so much to the point where, like, you know, when they used to say back in the day, like someone's wifey material, you know what I mean? Like, it's like, I feel like that is your energy. It's like you just want to bring this person home to your parents because you feel so proud that you've been able to, you know, find someone in life who is there to nurture and care for. It makes you want to have kids. It makes you like, I feel like whoever you are, you could be embodying this very like empress like feminine energy where you're just on top of your shit when it comes to managing your home or your children or your family or yourself, your affairs. So I just, yeah, like that's just what I'm getting. Like that's how this person sees you at this time. Okay, can we confirm that? Like, how do they see you with family, home, and commitment? Those are way too many cards, guys. I'm going to pop it back in. How do they see you in regards to, like, can we connect the energy to the commitment card here with the next card pulled? How do they see you? Okay, I feel like it's still way too many. And I'm being guided to shuffle again. There we go. Okay, so we have alchemy and we have ancestor guides. Okay, this person is beyond just being in love with you. It's more than just an attraction. They see you as someone here to genuinely help them shift things in their life, okay? They could be getting a lot of messages from their ancestors and guides as well around you. Like I'm seeing, if this is paired with messages and dreams, then a lot of your masculines could have dreamt about already having kids with you, okay? They could have dreamt being married to you. Many of them have dreamt about seeing you at a wedding. Many of them could have dreams about you, you know, like in a family life, but the time period could be very different. And when they wake up from these dreams, they know that there is some sense of you two coming together to create a sense of alchemy, balance. Many of you could be restoring. I'm hearing the word restoring your roots with your ancestors. Okay, I feel like somewhere along the lines things have been distorted, and I mean, we can get more clarification here on what's been distorted. What's been distorted here that you guys are working on? So stability, harmony, and flow. Okay, so I'm hearing that like autonomy, like people need to, like people having the autonomy to just do their thing and be who it is they are without restrictions. Okay, many of your masculines have been brought into certain scenarios, life paths where they can't be themselves. They may be restricted to being like to marrying outside of their race or outside of their culture. Many of you are here to break these things. It's not supposed to exist. It got distorted along the way. Many of you came into your masculine's life with these vast differences between you two, including race, culture, age difference, things like that, because you're breaking, I feel like hexes or certain holes on your ancestral lines. And because what happens, guys, is like, you see how family, home, and commitment came up? Many of you aren't meant to be in situations or relationships with people and be having kids with these people. You're supposed to be with your divine counterpart, okay? No matter how crazy or opposite you guys seem from one another, I'm hearing that the reason the universe is stepping in to match you up and connect you is because that harmony and love, and I think the word harmony came out here, that harmony and love that exists between you two, that undeniable, unconditional, passionate love, attraction, you just can't help it. You two may look different from one another. Again, you could be from halfway across the world from one another, but it's like you can't help it. It's in the eye contact. This is alchemy. This is your ancestor guides bringing you two together, because home and commitment and having children needs to happen under that kind of energy. Just connecting with a karmic because they're your race, or it looks good on paper, maybe you two might make enough money together and like, you know, it works, you know, rather than having that connection stem from like love. I feel like that is the purpose of like twin flames coming together, and that's why this whole journey can drive many of us mad or insane. It's because they're destined to happen, because we're destined to see love from like a soul perspective and not just the way people look on the outside. Okay, so I'm going to end off this reading and I'm going to draw a theme for you guys. Okay, so what are things that you need to focus on? We already have cards falling out, but these are things that you guys need to focus on at this time after receiving these messages here. Okay, so you and your twin flame, basically, like, as absurd as your attraction and connection to each other might be, the reason you're being constantly drawn to one another and as opposite as you are from one another, it's because you're meant to experience harmony, family, creating children under a place of like, wow, I'm in love. I'm genuinely in love. Do you have any idea what that generation of children will do for this earth, being created under that type of energy? So pay attention to stuff like that, okay? And pay attention to the people and outside influences, karmic energies wanting you to resent your twin. Pay attention to people trying to block union from happening. So the card we have coming up is the roads to regret or remorse, okay? So some things to be aware of is do not go on the karmic journey because it looks good on paper, okay? Do what it is you're guided to do. We have romanticism as well wanting to come up. Do not deny the fact that you guys want romantic love in this lifetime. Why do you think you two have connected? I don't feel like everybody gets to experience what twin flames get to experience when it comes to romanticism, that very passionate, beautiful connection to another person that is just mind-blowing. Can you imagine creating now a child, okay, with that energy? Yeah, thank you, Mega. Okay. They would be absolutely explosive to the world and to the vibration on the planet. Isn't that right? Yeah, look at you. You're like a little pup. I feel like she does this like this leg will like twitch if I like scratch her under the chin. I don't know if she's gonna do it. Will you do it? No, she's too like chill. You're so cute. All right, but anyways, guys. So I feel like the eruption of emotions that ends up coming through with the both of you, like, you know, pay attention to why you guys have so many obstacles in the way, right? It's because, you know, this planet is a very tricky thing and there are definitely dual forces at play, but I feel like it would definitely change the energy of the planet the more people start having children under this type of connection and feeling. So a lot of the times twin flames can trigger people who are in karmic relationships or karmic situations, and they might feel at times like they don't have a way out, or it's like they might make a decision to enter into a situation and then they have, you know, children and they don't feel aligned to another person. They start losing themselves. They start becoming tired, ill, confused. I feel like many of us are on the twin flame journey, especially tarot readers sharing twin flame stuff. Like, a lot of us are at the forefront of experiencing the hardships of going against the grain. But I feel like the more we live out our own experiences and we stand strong and we keep getting back up, I feel like it's really shifting things here. Like, many of you will come together and you will create a third energy. And I'm talking about kids here, okay? It could even be like pets. It could be like a business, something that's very inspiring and mind-blowing and mind-changing to the world, that helps the world shift into a better vibration. Like, that's basically like why you're in this weird connection with this person, okay? I'm going to close off the readings here by like the outcome cards, okay? We have the karma, balance, and justice card coming up again. Air sign energy. That could be an amplified message for those of you who are air signs, because I feel like with this particular reading, if you're an air sign, like the universe is pushing me to say, like, some of you might have it even tougher than some of the other signs on the twin flame journey, because like, you really are at the forefront for helping us to balance karma, justice. You know, you're like, when you have a thought about something and when you know you're right and you know you're sure, you do not back down. I feel like that's air signs, where it's like, when they're sure of themselves, they are sure of themselves, and they do not back down because they know they're right. And you know what? Oftentimes they are. Okay, these are often judges and lawyers, you know, investigators, you know, anybody that does any type of work to bring about balance and justice, like fairness is what I'm hearing. You don't care what lengths you have to go to. And also too, air signs, they don't like to lie, and they would rather be straight up and hurt your feelings than lie to you, you know? So like that's this bold energy that I feel coming through here. We have mixed in with like water signs as well. Okay, so I feel with water signs, people are stepping more into their emotions. That's why we have all of this water here in this card with romanticism, okay? Many of you might have counterparts who they're leading the forefront when it comes to following their heart. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer, like they follow their heart. They go after what it is they want in that moment. You know, very dreamlike energy, like very fantasy energy. I feel too like even like Pisces too is I think they might be the last zodiac, so they have a lot of life experience, so they're like more of like the risk takers, okay? Like they love, and when they love hard, and when they're sure about something, kind of like the air signs there, but their heart, they follow it without a doubt, okay? So I do feel with higher self as well, higher self activation coming through as the ending to this reading. What I can say is that, like, you know, for many of you, for twin flames, for especially for your divine masculines, because I feel like the divine feminines have been through this, but the energy is still exciting because a lot of you have been anticipating your masculines going through these changes. What I can say is that, like, they're waking up, and it's not just you, it's messages from the universe. It's a natural higher self-activation that's coming up. It's the timelines, it's the dates, it's certain planets shifting. So many of you might feel like you're defeated on the journey as like the divine feminine sometimes, but it's like, kick up your feet and rest. You don't have to change your divine masculine, right? I've read a meme somewhere that was really funny. It was like, the only way you can change him is if he's wearing a diaper. And it could be vice versa too, right? The only way you can change her is if she's wearing a diaper. You can't change people, and I feel like many of you have learned this on the journey. And a lot of you who are in the feminine energy are just kind of moving forward and moving past it in a sense, where you're just allowing things to unfold. And I'm here to tell you that the universe itself is balancing things. Many of your masculines are having the dreams of you. You could be nowhere in sight, and just dreams of you alone are making them feel romantic and drawn to your energy. And I'm telling you guys, it's for a reason, it's for a purpose. Like, a lot of your masculines are meant to experience a happy home life, commitment, love. Many of your masculines have had a lot of like ancestral upheavals with, you know, a lot of hardships around masculine energy, raising children, and like their closeness to children and being there to nurture their children in a loving way. I feel like the divine feminine stepping in, you're helping to heal things for this divine masculine in terms of like activating their higher selves, allowing them to be the true divine masculine versus distorted masculine energy in this lifetime. All right, so I hope this helps to clear things up for some of you who might, again, drive yourself mad being like, why is this person in my life? It is so irritating that they won't go away. But you know, the chemistry and romanticism that you both share, it exists for a reason. It is what keeps you both continuously drawn to one another. Not everybody gets to experience that kind of spiritual love. So yeah, anyways guys, take it easy. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll catch you in the next one, okay? All right, bye guys. Just by her turning around, she's like, the end.